All right, welcome to Rider Real Time with Nick Barbati. I'm your host, Nick Barbati. This is episode 2 of our first season. Run didn't even bother to give me a welcome basket. I wasn't offered any co-hosts, any assistants, or anything to the new member of the Run family. That's okay. I'll take my redheaded stepchild syndrome self here and welcome you all to this second show. I have a very special co-host for you today. Scott Phillips, the SGA Vice President, not in an official capacity, but joining me here today to talk about some campus happenings, not so much the issues, talk about some current events. Scott, tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself.
Well, I come from North Jersey. I'm from Mount Olive High School. I'm currently involved in student government. I'm Vice President, tour guide on campus. I've played soccer my entire life. I love running and soccer, and that's pretty much it.
Now, Scott, you need to remind me of this. How did we first meet? Because this is years ago at this point.
This was my freshman year. This was 2 years ago, and I remember I decided I was going to join SEC General Board, where we plan our own event, that sort of thing, and I joined, and you're obviously the advisor.
Yeah.
Our event went on, and that's just how we met.
No, I don't remember this. Was the event a hit? It was a concert in the pub.
It was a concert in the pub, yeah.
And was it a hit?
That depends on how you define it.
So it was more like a bunt?
It was more like a bunt, yeah. It was more of a bunt.
All right. Pinkston, our director, producer, set, whatever.
That's right.
He was also in this. How did he do?
He did fine, yeah.
Epic fail?
No.
No epic
definitely
fail.
not.
All right. We'll leave that for Megan Studwell.
There's no time for comment.
All right. Well, right into the, you guys are messy. Right from the, what do they call it, the frying pan to the fire. It's Hot Topics. All right, so first of all, the fall concert. We talked about it last week with Jill, was here.
Okay.
Jill Shockley from Auxiliary Services. Sean Kingston, Nina Sky, Livy Frank.
Yeah.
I will make a prediction on this day.
Okay.
What is today? It is October
16th, right? 15th? 16th?
We'll say it's the 16th,
Yeah.
2009.
Okay.
Livy Frank, one of the opening acts for Sean Kingston.
Yes.
Will be the next big thing in music.
You know what? I've heard that from other people as well.
Really?
Yeah.
We have not talked about this to prepare for this. You really have heard that?
I've heard that from other people. I honestly don't know much about her music, but I've heard that she's the next big thing.
Okay. I was driving a couple Saturdays ago.
Okay.
It was around 7 p.m. On the radio, and Wired 96.5 introduced her as, having the hottest song on the radio right now. So I haven't heard it since, so I'm sorry, Livy. Step up your game a little. But the other thing is we got a, as we start looking at some acts and stuff for next semester, whether it's a comedian, a lecturer, or another concert, one of the lists says of suggestions and who you want to keep an eye out for. Because you try to sign the acts a couple months in advance of when they actually break big. So you can say you've had them, and hopefully by the time they come to you, they have a hit on the radio. And she's the one to watch. So we shall see. Hopefully everyone is seeing this before the fall concert, so you can prepare to come early to see Livy. But if not, for those of you who miss it, you might be missing the next big thing going on up here. So Scott, tell me what is going on in Senate lately. You host the Senate. I've hosted the Senate about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
What's the story this year? Where are we at?
Well, I mean, obviously it's the very beginning, so things have been kind of slow in the issues. However, last Senate, things really picked up. We started talking about academic honors because the university may be looking to change how people graduate. That was a little heated. We were talking about we approved the Community Standards Board member. That also got a little debate. But also upcoming issues include parking. We're looking at the Safe Rides program.
Good.
We're revamping that. That's our big thing right now is we're revamping the Safe Rides program.
So look at you. You're taking my hot topic portion away from me. When is Senate again? When
Tuesday.
Can people come to this?
Tuesday, 11:30 to 12:30 in Swigert 115, which is right across from Java City.
Listen, I can't picture anywhere else I would rather be as a student than the Senate. I actually mean that, and I'm not saying that. That was truly, I can say, for those of you who don't remember or don't know the Nick Barbati story, you missed episode 1.
Yeah,
shame on you. You can check out.
Shame.
What is it? com.rider.edu/run. You can see the first episode, hopefully, Pinkston. But the truth of the story is a little bit of my story is I was a Rider student here, graduated in 2007.
Yeah.
Started working here immediately afterwards, and I got to tell you, of anything I ever participated in, the thing I found the most enjoyment, the most areas of growth for me personally, and took a large amount of knowledge from was the Student Senate. So I would encourage anybody to go join that.
Yeah,
Great.
Absolutely. It's been the most important thing I've done, I think, at Rider so far.
So we're going to talk about a little bit more of happenings going on right now. I saw something great this morning. The steps of the Bart Luedeke Center are finally completed. They look awesome. You know, big props to Mike Recca, Mike McConey, and Jill Shockley for putting that together.
Yeah.
It looks great out there. The long, cold walking on those steps are over. But talking about those guys who helped put that together, yesterday was the Student Recreation Center birthday party.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, you told me something that was a little bit, made me feel a little old. You have not known what this campus looks like without the Student Recreation Center here.
No, I have not.
So, I mean, I always see you in there in the gym.
Yeah,
I try to go to the gym. This is, okay, this is a little bit more history about me. I quit smoking last August, okay?
Good for you, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was a smoker, absolutely.
Wow.
Quit smoking in August, then just did a whole lot of nothing with my life. So I said, I have this extra pack of, extra $20 a month or so. Yeah. I'm going to put it towards joining the gym, the Rider Gym.
Yeah.
So I did, and I got into the fitness thing. We're in a little bit of a valley right now. I haven't been able to get there, have much motivation. But what does the Recreation Center mean to you?
I mean, it's been almost like a second home. I know.
That's a little bit of an embellishment.
No. I started going my freshman year. I broke my wrist, and it was devastating. It was during the winter, so I couldn't do anything. I started. Well, I mean, I have to do something. I started running. Ever since then, it has been like home. I'm there almost every day. I run.
You practically run up the treadmill.
Yeah.
I've seen you. Like you're on where it says like how the incline level.
I'm pretty serious, but yeah, I mean the SRC. I know I haven't been here since, but I've heard older students talk about it, saying that Rider was a completely different campus before, and that's one of the things that Rider has really improved.
You know, it's incredible. As I think back to when the SRC opened, it was the day was warm. Yesterday when we celebrated the 4th birthday party, it was rainy. It was miserable outside. But the day it opened, it was a beautiful day outside. I'll never forget this. President Rosansky and Perry Whiteley, who was at the time the SGA president, cutting the ribbon to the opening, and we walked in. And the space is grand. It still is grand, but it was so bare. Think about what that space looks right now.